JJ Smith is here with ways to do keto and be successful in the long run. She's a nutritionist, the author of the new 14-day keto cleanse. JJ, good morning.
This is a video advertising a book called the 14-day keto cleanse. And my first question is the goal for us to be on the keto diet forever? Or is this just a 14-day cleanse that you do and then go back to normal eating? Whenever I hear the term cleanse, I'm thinking it's a short-term something you're doing, and then you're going to go forward in life eating what you were eating before, which it contradicts what the host says, because the host says that the reason most people don't want to do a keto diet is because it's low in carbohydrate, which they find restrictive, and that it's hard to do long term. So if it's a 14-day cleanse, again, how is this solving that problem? So let's take a look. Is this book telling me to do this long term? So the overview of the book. From the bestseller author 10-day green smoothie cleanse. Okay, so the 14-day new keto cleanse combines the health benefits of green smoothies with the fat-burning benefits of keto. In just 14 days, you can kickstart your body into a healthy state of fat-burning ketosis, experience quick weight loss, and lay the foundation of a longer, healthier life. It's not just the cleanse, but I guess... so it's the fast way to get started. So, okay.
Great. Thank you. I'm excited about this because a lot of folks have tried keto. They love it. You do see results, but they find it hard to sustain over the long term.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of people experience the keto flu, and the goal is to get the body, keto is short for ketosis.
Yeah.
And this involves getting the body into fat burning mode. And this plan includes other ways to get the body into ketosis without having to eat all those high fat foods, which could lead to health issues for some.
So she just said her plan is a way to get people into ketosis without having to eat all those high fat foods, which could lead to health issues for some. Right away, once I can tell you that the warning bells are going off in my mind. If you're saying to me that you think all those high fat foods are a problem, then it makes me wonder, do you understand the keto diet to begin with? It's the carbohydrates that are causing the problem.
How long does it take to get into that ketosis mode where you're really burning fat?
Yeah, of course, it actually varies by individual.
Okay.
Some people, it could be as short as a couple of days. For others, it could take a couple of weeks. But when you're in ketosis, because you're going to lose weight, you're going to start feeling energized, and you're going to be able to kind of reduce your appetite, and you don't feel so hungry all the time.
Okay, and now your plan, and we're going to try some of your recipes here in a minute, but your plan will put you into ketosis, but how is it, I guess, less rigid than the typical keto?
Okay, so I call this the healthier version of keto. Okay, so one of the things that we do, because we use other methods to get into ketosis, we feature keto smoothies. Now, these are green smoothies that are low in carb, low in sugar, and quite frankly, in one keto smoothie, they're so nutrient dense. In one smoothie, sometimes you get more nutrients than you've had in an entire week.
Wow.
So many people on this plan tell me.
So she just said that her keto smoothies are so dense, you're getting more nutrition in one smoothie than you might have gotten in an entire week. I can only agree with that if you're telling me that this person didn't have a piece of meat for the entire week. Because one of the things that we learned from Dr. Lehman is that plant protein is not as readily available to the body. So even if we eat it, it doesn't mean we get all the nutrients out of it as if we ate animal protein. That's part one. Part two is, if you try to tell me that one meal is more nutrient dense than I would have had for the whole week, then why do I need 2 of these per day? So that again, there's another confusion for me. I feel like they're saying buzzword things to make people excited about, oh my gosh, like this is really great. But at the end of the day, what we have here is, I will give avocado the fact that it's healthy fat. So that's terrific. The other plants that are there are not necessarily giving you anything that you need. But let's see what else is in it before I say anything else.
This plan makes keto feel crazy good. And so you feel good. You don't get the keto flu. You get energized. You get to detox and lose some weight.
So what's going to stop us from getting the keto flu because we're doing this plan? There's a question mark in my mind. Because what causes us to withdraw, which is what keto flu is, and I hate when they use this pretend word. What causes us to withdraw is that we've taken our carbohydrate intake down to very low numbers. Maybe there's enough fat in here to help us to not feel hungry, but you're still, if this is in keto numbers, and she hasn't said the numbers yet, Although we did see in the book review, it said that was 15 grams per meal. If I'm having 3 meals, I'm still at 45 grams, which, by the way, wellness we're 45 grams of carbs per day is enough for some people not to get into ketosis. And I don't know if she's going to address that or not. But the thing that usually helps people to mitigate their keto, so withdrawal symptoms, is extra salt. I'm not sure if she's going to talk about adding salt here.
You have a 14-day cleanse to kind of kick it off. Yeah. This is from day one. So this is day one. What, breakfast?
Okay, so this is breakfast. You're basically swapping out your breakfast for a keto smoothie.
Okay.
And in this one, we feature avocados. When you take out all the fruit in a smoothie, we add in avocados to give it its creamy texture. And so we love this.
Okay, I'm just going to pause here because the host just tasted the avocado smoothie. And the face that she made did not look like she enjoyed that in the slightest amount, which I could understand because drinking avocado is not the same thing as eating. When you drink something, you are expecting sweet and you're expecting, right? So like I love avocado and I personally can't imagine that this is going to taste good, but I feel like everything was set on her face.
One, our keto smoothies were tested with 8,000 people, and both adults and kids had to love them.
Right.
So this one is fresh, it's light.
I will say this too, that she's talking about 8,000 people testing the keto smoothies. If you have 8,000 people who have already committed to the diet, who have already decided this is what they're going to do, it's much of a different result you'll get. And I remember this because when I was buying keto bricks, when I first tasted them, everybody was saying how great they tasted and they're delicious. That's why I even tried them in the first place. I threw so many bricks away because I bought the package and and it did not taste great. Now, did it taste? It didn't taste good. Honestly, I didn't eat them. So you do with that what you want, Wellness Warrior. By the time that I bought the keto bricks to try, I had been very committed to my keto diet. I was keto for more than a year by the time I did that and still did not enjoy it. That's why I never made a video about it, because I had nothing good to say about them. So I feel like people, and they had all kinds of people saying how delicious they were. And in my mind, I had two options. I thought either these people just want to support this company, but they don't understand that they're telling people like me to waste their money, or they actually find this tastes good because they just want to snack on something. But I could not find a way to say that, honestly, I would say that those things tasted good. And I had them, and my spouse tried them, and he had the same conclusion. Well, like, how are people saying this tastes good? It tasted passable. It was like you could eat it if you were really, 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 really hungry. But beyond that, why would you eat this? Why not have some real food? And I feel like the look on her face just now for sure said that to me. And so therefore, you telling me that 8,000 people said it tasted good, her face did not tell me that it tasted good.
We do use stevia. You can use any natural sweetener that you like.
It's not sweet, and it's creamy, but it's
So they're adding stevia to this. I want to remind everybody, if you're new here, hi, I'm Violet, and I like to help people understand how they can use keto and carnivore to improve their health, to get their weight back under control, and just get on with living life and stop fighting with food. And I want to say right now, as I said a million times before this, when you eat sweet, you are going to activate the craving center, so the reward center of your brain. That means that your addictive behavior will come back because your cravings will be turned back on, because your mouth tasting sweet says to your body sweet is coming in, whether actual sugar comes in or not. We have not evolved past the point where our body can tell the difference between the taste of sweet that's not sugar and the taste of sweet that is sugar. This is going to trigger people. This is going to get their body to store energy as fat.
Wait, but your stevia is okay.
Stevia or monk fruit is fine, just to give it a little sweetness.
So you would eat what? One
piece for breakfast and lunch.
Okay. And then dinner time. This is our first day.
Ooh. Okay.
The other thing that I'm going to point out here is that this lady saying that it doesn't taste sweet doesn't mean that to someone like me, who has been carnivore now for more than a year and 3 months and been keto for more than, well, it's been 7 years altogether that I've been keto. When I started my keto diet. It doesn't mean that to someone like me, that's not going to taste hella sweet, what she just had there. We have to keep in mind that if you haven't had any sugar for an extended period of time, when you make that smoothie, it might taste sweet to you. If you are overweight and have health issues, that smoothie, if it actually has 15 grams of carbs, might still be too much carbohydrate coming in for your body to manage and get you into a ketogenic state. And this is another thing that people don't understand, is that, yes, every person can get into a ketogenic state at different lengths of time, but also each person, depending on how much damage your body actually has, might need a lower or higher number to get into ketosis. And for some of us, that number can be less than 20. For example, less than 10 or less than 5. It depends on the level of damage your body has.
Okay, so this is a chili. Imagine eating a hearty chili on a plan that's designed to help you burn fat.
Yeah.
And so it's amazing. This combination of ingredients, they simmer to perfection. People literally write me and say, my kids ate all my chili. What am I going to do?
I always think of it like chili having a tomato base and getting real carby real fast. How do you counter
There's
that?
no beans in it.
So what I like about this is that the average person is going to see this as a normal meal, which I think is terrific. And this is about doing keto. So I feel like I'm assuming that that's meat in the bowl, and those are the vegetables they use to spice it. If I'm interpreting that correctly, and the majority of that is meat, to me, that's a great meal. She said there were no beans in it. So I'm kind of assuming that what I see there is just meat. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I see turkey. Oh yeah. So turkey. So it's turkey. So my new concern is it's low fat. So I had avocado as my main fat earlier in the day, and I'm having turkey, and that's probably ground turkey. Ground turkey is quite lean. My new concern with this video is that she's encouraging people to eat low fat, low carb, which is a recipe for us to be hungry. So, because this is now the meal. We had 2 smoothies, that was a bunch of avocado, and now we're having this. And your body does actually need animal fat to build your brain properly. So our body is made from animal protein and animal fat. The carbohydrates that our body uses, which it can produce all it needs, by the way, the carbohydrates that our body uses is not in structure, if I remember correctly. It's all about signaling, and yes, our body needs these carbohydrates, but structurally what our body needs is protein and fat. Energy wise, our body can absolutely do everything it needs to do with the fat we eat because it makes the sugar that we need. So this low fat meal, because it's turkey, is not helping your body to create proper structures and to fuel you well, number one. But number two, starches, so the pumpkin and the starches, the problem there is that they break down really easily and spike your insulin. And so again, this is a meal that it's fine once in a while, but if this is what the bulk of her meals look like, I'm concerned.
It's a chili with no beans, so we keep the carbs low, but we keep the flavor on high because food has to taste good. And the recipes are simple. They're easy to make because I don't have time to be in the kitchen all day. How about you?
No, trust me.
She said food has to taste good. Do we understand that what we eat determines what tastes good to us? So for example, over here in North America, we lean towards sweet flavors as being the good flavors. But over in Asia, they lean towards fish flavors as being the good flavors. Like, it's a matter of what we've been taught tastes good. And I feel like we need to put down this idea that only what is high sugar can taste good. Again, for the reality is that there's enough carbohydrate in this meal that might put somebody over.
I'm trying. I just don't have talent. But how you let them display, and you can have a little more carbs than the traditional.
You can have a little bit more carbs, and the main reason, and it's something. The main reason is because we use other methods to get the body into ketosis, like intermittent fasting.
Okay.
So it's
how does that work into it?
Okay. So what happens is intermittent fasting is not about what you eat, it's when you eat. So imagine just changing the time frames of when you eat and being able to help get the...
So they're going to basically allow us to have periods of time where we're not eating. My question is, just looking at what she's doing here, because she's already told me that there's 3 meals in this day: breakfast smoothie, lunch smoothie, dinner of a chili. Is she saying that those 2 smoothies are not a meal? I haven't bought the book, but I'm just going to point this out. There's anyone who has the book. If she's saying those first 2 smoothies are not a meal, she's mistaken. I'm sorry to tell you, you've eaten something. So the only way that you're truly fasting is if you haven't taken in any energy. And especially if you're taking in plant fat, your body has to process that because it's plant fat. It's not the fat it's even expecting. So just pointing that out again, because I feel like there's a lot of information here that's kind of riding the edge of true, but not quite.
Body into ketosis. So we add intermittent fasting, we add a high Tabata for 4.
And by the way, Dr. Ekberg has shown us that in order for us to get any kind of the benefits of fasting, you need to touch somewhere around like 14 to 18 hours. Again, 2 smoothies and a meal. I don't know how you're getting your 14 to 18 hours in there.
4 minutes. And
That's the workout.
Yeah, it's a 4-minute routine that anybody could basically do.
Okay.
But these methods put.
Okay, so now she's trying to say that if you exercise, you're helping to get yourself into this ketogenic state. Although exercise is healthy to do and we should all be doing it, and I am doing it several times a week. If you can do it daily and you like doing it daily, that's terrific too. You cannot exercise your way into ketosis if you're still eating high carbohydrate things. Just for clarity, the carbohydrates coming in matter more than the exercise you do.
Push the body into ketosis so you can still burn fat.
Now we have 30 seconds. This is the last day of the cleanse. Another avocado smoothie. Yes.
Breakfast.
So the last day of the cleanse is last day. This is a peppermint keto smoothie.
I would try this one then. Okay.
Yeah. If you love peppermint patties, you will love this. I support 840,000 in my green smoothie Facebook group.
Yeah.
And they absolutely love this one because it tastes like peppermint smoothie.
And then fajitas. Fajitas, tortilla is not included.
Not included, but what I love is this is you get a healthier version of some of your favorite meals.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to have fajitas on a weight loss plan. It's so good.
Yeah.
So I feel like I like the fajitas. Again, it's chicken though. So, and I don't see any skin in here. So it looks to me like you're talking about chicken breasts. Again, I feel like these recipes are skewing towards lean. You're going to be hungry. So wellness warrior, if you're doing any diet and you're hungry all the time, you're going to struggle. I don't know about the rest of the things in this meal plan, this planner that she's giving us, if there's snacks in there. But as soon as you start adding snacks to make up for the fact that you're just having a smoothie and you're raising insulin multiple times a day. That is a bad idea. If you raise insulin multiple times a day, then you're going to also end up with fat storage regardless. So I do like this meal though. It looks great to me. I just wish it had a bit more fat in it. Now maybe there's in the recipe, we're going to see that there's some butter or something there. But if we're using plant oils, which the way that this lady is talking, she's not giving me a lot of confidence that she's only using clean oils. And I might have to buy this book just to round out this video and see what she's suggesting. As a matter of fact, if you guys want me to buy the book, you know, I might revisit this video. If this can get 1,000 likes, for example, I would definitely buy the book and revisit this to talk about whether or not she was using healthy oils and what all the actual recipes look like and my opinion of each recipe. I don't mind doing that if this video gets 1,000 likes. But right now, I'm just really hesitant on the things she's saying.
Tell me what you think.
Love it. Yes. Awesome. You can go big on like oils and nuts.
You can go oils and nuts and other healthy fats and you'll be perfectly fine.
Stretch it out, JJ. I don't know.
Go big on oils and nuts. And so you're eating nuts rather than eating healthy meat with its accompanying fat. Our body needs animal protein and animal fat to build itself and fuel itself properly. Again, I feel that this person is leaning towards what's fun for us to eat more than leaning towards what's healthy for us to eat.
All right, I'm just kidding. Be sure to check keto.com/health for her recipes.
Okay, that's the end of the video. Wellness warrior, keto is not easy. And it's not about tricking your body, which is what I feel like this is promoting, that you're going to trick your body into getting into ketosis fast by pushing it through exercise and restrictive meals. That's not going to work. Your body, first of all, is too smart for that. It's going to push back. If you're trying to be low carb and low fat, it's going to push back. And if the only fat coming in is coming from plants and you're keeping the animal fat low, your body's going to push back. All of these things are going to cause your body to push back. My suggestion to you is, first of all, your total carbohydrate intake for the entire day, if you have weight to lose or any kind of health issue to heal, should be under 20 grams. Why? Because if you have something to heal or you have weight to lose, you are already in a metabolic problem. Give your body what it needs to heal you so that you can eventually lose weight as well. That will come. Second of all, the reason you want to eat healthy is because eating healthy just makes sense. It's what we should have been doing from the time we were little children. So my encouragement to all the parents watching this video, feed your kids low carb from the moment you can. You've seen this video and your kid is 5, start it now. You've seen this video and your kid is 5 months, start it now. Feed your children low carb so that they don't have these health issues to deal with as adults. We can make all the difference in the world, Wellness Warrior, by helping ourselves and helping our children by eating healthy every single day. Get this video to 1,000 likes and I'll buy her book and I'll review the whole book. And look out for my next video. It's coming soon. Thanks. Bye. Please subscribe.